I never liked her office parties. Too loud, too fake. A parade of fragile egos dressed in expensive suits. But that night I went because she asked me to. My wife, Claire, the woman I once thought I knew better than myself. She looked stunning. Red dress, subtle perfume, the kind that lingered just long enough to make you wonder if it was for you. It wasn't. We were halfway through dinner when her boss, Richard Hale, the company's golden god, walked over, swirling his drink like he owned the air we breathed. He smiled, that corporate kind of smile, polished and poisonous. "Tomorrow," he said, "your wife and I will be going on vacation. I don't need your permission. She's already agreed." The room went still, the kind of stillness that hums before a storm. Claire turned to me, eyes steady, lips curled into a smirk. "I agree," she said, just like that. No hesitation, no shame. I stood, calmly. No scene, no shouting. Just silence. I left the room. When I came back, I held something in my hand. Not a weapon, not yet. It was my phone, connected to the projector. One touch, and the wall behind them flickered to life. Footage, weeks of it. Claire and Richard. Hotel rooms, late-night texts, audio recordings, their laughter, their plans. Every secret they thought was buried in whispers. Every guest in that room saw it. Her colleagues, his investors, the CEO. The air thickened with disbelief and pity and something worse, judgment. Claire froze. Richard turned pale. I said nothing. I didn't need to. 2 months earlier, I'd suspected something was wrong. Her late meetings, her careful distance, the way she started turning her phone screen away when I walked by. I didn't confront her. I just watched. I bought a second phone, installed cameras in the living room and car, hired a private investigator, not for proof of the affair, but to trace the money she was quietly moving from our joint account to an offshore one. She wasn't just cheating, she was preparing to leave me broke. It was almost poetic, the precision of her betrayal. So I learned from her, became precise myself. While she planned her escape, I rewired the board, quietly sold our shared assets, moved the house into a trust under my brother's name, transferred her luxury car lease into hers alone, and then I waited. She thought she was clever. I was patient. Back at the party, the footage ended, but the silence didn't. Richard's wife, seated at the back, stood and poured her wine over his head. Someone gasped. Someone else laughed. I walked to the center of the room, raised my glass, and said, "A toast. To honesty. Something rare in this room." Then I pressed one more button. Emails, bank statements, signed NDAs, project details showing Richard's misuse of company funds to finance his little vacations. All projected for the board to see. His career ended before dessert. Claire reached for me, voice trembling. "Tom, please." I stepped back. "You agreed, remember?" Her boss's wife slapped her. Cameras flashed. HR heads whispered. The CEO's face was stone. Within minutes, security escorted both of them out. But the real show was just beginning. I didn't go home that night. I went to the lawyer's office, already waiting for my call. Divorce papers, finalized and filed that morning. She'd been served at the party's end, in front of everyone. I'd timed it perfectly. Her accounts? Frozen. My lawyer found the hidden ones and transferred every cent she'd stolen back into the trust. Her name was gone from everything. House, car, cards. By dawn, she had nothing left but her suitcase and shame. Weeks later, she showed up at my door. I let her speak. "I made a mistake," she said, voice raw. "I didn't think you'd do all this." I looked at her, really looked, and saw the person behind all the lies. Small, ordinary, desperate. "You didn't think I could," I said. "That was your mistake." She tried to cry. I didn't buy it. I handed her a single envelope, divorce settlement terms. Nothing more, nothing less. When she reached for my hand, I pulled away. You taught me something valuable, I told her. How to stop loving someone without hating them first. She left. I watched from the window as she walked to her car, parked down the street because she couldn't afford the driveway anymore. Sometimes, late at night, I think about that party. The looks, the gasps, the way she tried to hold her composure as everything she built on deceit crumbled around her. People call what I did revenge. I call it symmetry. She betrayed me in public. I returned the favor. The difference is, mine was clean, controlled, legal. I didn't raise my voice. I raised the truth. And that, I've learned, is far more lethal. In the end, I didn't just end a marriage, I ended the illusion of one. And as I walked away from that party, glass still in hand, I realized something simple, something freeing. You don't need to destroy people to win. You just need to give them the stage and let them destroy themselves.